Why does that sound like a fly? Do I got a fly in my cab? Yeah, we're gonna... uh-oh. Come on! Get in the hole. I like how it even echoes and everything when you're in buildings and crap. Alright, H up here. We are back in Construction Simulator, working on this hotel, shipping container hotel. That's what it's called. Gotta drop off more equipment, more stuff here. Put up a bunch of more stuff. I finally finished pouring all this. Well, not all of it, but this section of it. Finished pouring all the concrete. So now it looks like we got to drop this thing off and put in a bunch of ceiling panels. Then there's going to be a bunch more concrete and whatnot. So I'm going to drop this stuff off. Alright, we got 19 of these to put up, I think it says. I have 19 of these to put up. We'll put up a couple. Well, they're all different shapes and sizes too. Oh, fuck you. So you can't even reach that one with the crane? What kind of shit is that? Better hope I can pick that up with the truck. I think I need a bigger crane. Oh, it's facing another direction. So can I cheat that one in? Alright, I'm going to mess around with these. Why does that sound like a fly? Do I got a fly in my cab?
They were honking at me, like I didn't realize it.
It worked. Well, truck worked. So, yeah, we're gonna. Uh-oh. Oops. I guess we'll wait for that one for a little bit. Might have to get in the big crane and pick it back up and throw it over here. That's probably what I'll do. Alright, it looks like time for me to pour more, oh sweet, I got a staircase. Time for me to pour more, concrete. I got stuck in the building when I came out there before, but can I just come up here by hand and pour it? At least this one won't be, too bad I can't drive up here. But at least this one hopefully won't be too bad, because it's just a big, huge open area. At least that's wishful thinking. And I can just stick the thingy up here and start sending it around. Thousands upon thousands of dollars later in concrete. However, actually, I think I'm going to try this a different way. Because I think you can buy, like concrete bags or something like that. Yeah, there we go. Concrete buckets. Let me buy one of those. But what I don't know is I think I have to go pick it up. Alright, I think I just have to fill this thing up. I was about to say, I don't know how much they hold or anything. And then I'm pretty sure I can pick this up with the crane and spread it with the crane. It might be easier. Slightly easier. It doesn't hold very much though. And this is the large bucket. Son of a bitch. So it does work, but it doesn't hold very much. Might have to go back to the other, I was about to say, I think regardless, I'm going to have to get more cement. And we'll see how, yeah, it says 10%. Well, that's not too bad, I guess. But it doesn't hold very much, so whatever. I got to pour all this crap in. Then we're going to hang some stairs, I think it says. Yeah, prefab stairs will be next. And then we'll start building the upper floor. So this might be a 3 or 4 part thing. I'm going to start pouring and then we'll, whatever. Start pouring some of the stuff, then we'll come back and unpack the stuff and see what else is going on. This is all poured. I gotta put some stairs in here now, it looks like. But it's gonna be, this might be a little tricky. We'll see how I do that. I know my crane's not gonna reach all the way over there. I should buy another crane, see if they're any bigger, but I think I'll lift it up and do like I did with some of the others, whatever, cargo, and get it farther over with the crane and then pick it up with my flatbed and hopefully drop it in there, and then we gotta unpack some stuff, and then I'm gonna have to pour some concrete walls, and then it looks like we're gonna be placing some elevator shafts. I'm gonna switch gears, not that this is important to you, but I did just kind of basically throw these stairs as far as I can get, but I checked the store. I just bought a another crane, so I'm gonna use the other crane because it was only $250,000. So this one should be a lot. Yeah, this one should be a lot bigger and hopefully be able to reach if I can even see what in the hell that I'm doing. But catch back up to you within one. Yeah, see what? Where's the? That's what I figured. I figured where's the hook at? Is there? Oh, it's just slid way out. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna have to get this thing going, and holy crap, it's huge, and then at least it'll help us put the elevator shafts in, and see in a second when it's light out. Alright, time to start on the next floor. We'll just unpack this, and then I'll pour all the concrete that it's gonna ask me to, and go from there. I think we're gonna be putting in an elevator shaft, so that might be interesting. So we're unpacking this, yeah. The walls again. I'm surprised we haven't gotten to the rebarb. Oh, I did everything. Oh, I was doing it all at once, that's why. So now, yeah, now I'm gonna have to pour all that concrete into all these forms. I'm wondering if this might actually work with that bucket now. I don't know. I'm gonna screw around with, because you gotta do all these things. These little pillar doodads too, so. Alrighty, we gotta put elevator shafts in now. Oh, I think it's actually. Is there a certain is it? Crap, did I pick up the wrong one? Is that what it is? I think that's. I picked up the wrong one. Aha, that might help. So you're gonna have to stack those 4 pieces. Okay, this makes a little more sense, I think. I had the wrong piece. I'm pretty sure. Ah, yeah, okay, there we go. That's a lot better. Okay. So, you gotta stack those guys first, and the other one on top of that. It's hard to only go like specifically in kind of like one direction with the joystick here. No, I don't want that one. I want this one. So it keeps on trying to go to the side and up and down or whatever. Like that, trying to do like fine movements of just going one direction. That's when it gets really hard. Alright, now I can get the other ones in. See you in a second. Yeah, I'll take it now, but try and get a little better. Ka-chow! So I gotta go get more crap. We'll probably just bring it back here and there with little bits because it looks like it's gonna be wash, rinse, and repeat for the rest of this. Of picking up some stuff, dropping it off, and then picking it up and hanging it and concreting. Tons of concreting. Going to pick this stuff up, then putting in the sealant components, and then concreting that, and then some more staircases and concreting and more. It was a lot of pick up this and concrete and pick up this and concrete and pick up. So we'll kind of basically show you the stages before and after. You don't need to. You probably don't want to see me, or you don't necessarily need to watch me go pick up all these pieces every single time and pick them, lift them off my truck over and over again, and watch me concrete 7,000 times. We'll show you a little bit of it, or B-roll of it, all along the way. Get this probably maybe even taken care of in this last part. particular is going to be pretty intensive. The stairwell delivery, concrete wall. Then we gotta place some stuff, concrete, place some walls, concrete, place prefabricated elements, concrete elements, concrete walls, concrete walls. So yeah, like I said, we're kind of here and there. Come on! Get in the hole. What the shit? Get in your hole. fuck's sakes. Alright, another quick run through all of this place. See what's going on so far. Finally poured all the stairwell and the elevator shafts. So now I gotta deliver yet more equipment in. Can I look all the way up there? No. Deliver more stuff, and I think looks like we're probably gonna have to go pick up the containers that we dropped off that should be made into, well, I'm sure we can't see the inside, but should be made into hotel rooms and stuff or whatnot. So this should actually be, should we check out every floor? This is where the, or no, maybe not. Is this the floor the shipping containers are going on? No. Yeah, one more floor up is where the shipping containers will be. Maybe. At least where we're dropping them off. I don't know if that's where they're gonna totally reside, so you'd think they'd be going, because this floor is going all the way up, so we'll see what's going on. We might be just dropping them off here temporarily. Yeah, I guess I'm not gonna bother going up because there's nothing up there, but yeah, we'll see, because then we gotta deliver a bunch of other crap down there, and we still, this stuff's been, other stuff's been, oh wait, some of it got unpacked, but there's been other stuff's been sitting around forever. These for dropping off, and then see where potentially wants us to move it, or what else it wants us to do to go from there. Look like unpacking stuff, and I screwed this one up. And the other two much smoother than that. I pulled right in with the other two. Nonetheless. Get it dropped off, and then yeah, that you actually had to put them in a specific spot. They were like not in that order when you picked them up, but you had to put them in a specific spot where they are. But I think we might be moving them again. I don't know. Once again, it says I'm good, but whatever, fuck it. That's interesting. He's the one that's in... This guy's in the way. It's probably gonna be a whole slew of crap that's gonna be put down here. Get out of the way! Ironically, I did just move everyone out of here. What the hell? Now I just put them on the ground. Wait, small container, large container. Or I think we just got bonus ones or something. What's going on? What's going on now? Yeah, those ones are, looks like they're still, whoa. Whoa. Those are still up there, so. All along here, it looks like. I guess we got some free containers. Well then. Yeah, let's get the small, because the small looks like it's going to be the harder one. Not harder, but it's up against the wall there. could really do some damage here. I was damaging. It's like wrecking balls. I was thinking about too. Like, I wonder if I can just drop stuff on cars and stuff. Or like my concrete bucket, put it on top of this pillar or whatever. And we'll deliver. I'll drop off one of these and then I'll do the rest. We'll drop off one of these, whatever you want to call it. Then I'll do the rest and see what's up after that. I know it's like ceiling placement and other crap like that. Which we've done quite a few times, but this is the main event. This is the shipping containers. Okay, they want that one there. I hope you don't have to actually spin it a particular way. And I don't really want to... Yeah, because then it seems like some of these doors are going to be the wrong end, maybe. I don't want to spin my camera because then I get screwed up as to which way the controls actually are. Whoa. Don't have to, though. Hopefully the camera should switch once we start going down. Alright. I'm gonna get the other two in. Take it out easy way. Whatever. Close enough. No. Are they up here? Are they down on the ground? Where did they put them? Looks like right there, so now I gotta put a bunch of ceilings on top of all of them. Nope. What? What construction materials? Oh shit. Oh shit, we're lost. Let me give this guy a heart attack. Uh-oh. What the hell do they want me to do? I gotta figure this crap out. I don't know why it wouldn't let me unpack it. I must have just been on the wrong end of it. That's gonna... Anyway. Ooh. Fancy. Ooh. I think they got more of them for us to place. Yeah, we're just magically getting a bunch of containers. So I'm gonna stack a crap ton more containers up on here, and then I presume it's probably gonna be the same affair of all that stuff down there is gonna unpack, and then I have to put another ceiling on and pour more concrete. Good thing I left my concrete up there. Wash, rinse, and repeat. I don't know if there's going to be one more layer after this, or if this is the last layer. And I was thinking about it, it's not totally unrealistic that you don't have to be exactly precise as to where you're putting all these things. How it kind of just snaps into place when it turns green and you're generally close. Because I guess if you think about it, on a real job site, you typically would kind of see people like standing there waiting for the cargo coming towards them with the guy with the crane, and then they grab a hold of it to guide it into the ultimate position. So it's not totally unrealistic. That's actually what really happens. Alright, let's get this last guy in there and see if, I mean, at the very least, it's probably going to be another ceiling and more concrete pouring, but I don't know if there's going to be another layer worth of Shipping containers? I like how we brought 3 over the steel mill and suddenly we have like 1,000 of them. Over exaggeration, obvious. Crunch. Wrong button. Oh, now I'm all screwed up. Yay! Alright, yeah, so ceiling. Can I look through it? Sometimes it's like, yeah, like now. I can't even see what it is, but I'm assuming solar panels, then pouring stuff, then unpacking, and maybe might be another layer. Yeah, pretty sure there's gonna be one more layer than we're done, because I mean, obviously we're not to the same level as that anyway, so I'm betting there's gonna be one more level of shipping containers, so bring it back here very shortly when we're almost done with that, and then that should be it. So I'll see you in a second, and thank you all for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Deliver large containers, so I think I gotta get one more, and I just put my trailer away. Screw it, crane. Look how it's printed on the ground too. Oh, we need another one. Oh no, place. I was gonna say. What? Seems like it's facing the wrong direction though. Or it's gonna. It's like facing the water. Hey! Alrighty, this should be it. You know what to do. We're gonna go Construction Simulator happy and hit that subscribe button. More videos. Alright, now get the hell out of here, it's telling me to do. And then I'm going to have to talk to the foreman, so we'll see you when we're talking to the foreman.
You know, it wasn't always easy for me as a young man. When I was broke and had no prospects, I ended up at the original harbor and slept between the containers at night. An old captain found me and offered me my first job as a deckhand. That was how I started seafaring long ago. Times were still rough back then. Things are much simpler today, and young people can sleep inside the containers instead of next to them. I knew that you could turn these old boxes into something useful. And I'm sure we'll have a full deck during the busy season. The advantages are pretty obvious, right? A swell location, and still cheap. What more could you want?
Pretty intense, but pretty snazzy. And looks like we already have guests. So now we got ourselves a pretty sweet hotel down here. See y'all later. Bye-bye.